Calgary has become statistically a safer city, certainly in 2024, but I would say in 2023 as well. From the crime severity index standpoint, you know that Statistics Canada keeps the crime severity index. Calgary was one of the top 3 biggest drops in crime severity in Canada in 2023. This is a lagging indicator because we don't have 2024 yet, because of course 2024 is not over. But property crime, break-and-enters, house break-and-enters are down about 40%. Break-and-enters to commercial premises are down about 37%. Theft from vehicles is down. Theft of vehicles is down. Shootings are down, as I mentioned to you before. Homicides this year, we're at 16 homicides right now. Last year, this time we would have been at 21. The year before, we were at 27. So we're trending down, but all the news isn't good. We do have non-domestic violence is trending upwards by about 8%.
Non-domestic violence?
Non-domestic violence, yeah. So basically what that is robberies, like personal robberies, transit, this type of thing. We're seeing young people. We're seeing it among the vulnerable community, but we're also seeing it among young people. So targeting people on transit for iPhones, runners, clothing, this type of thing. So not super sophisticated. And we're also seeing an increase in robberies, commercial robberies, cannabis stores, this type of thing. So the good news is when you have good data, though, you can see where these things are happening. And like I say, if you have capacity to get your police officers focused on these things and hotspots before they happen, you can actually prevent them from happening. So that's the point about data. So I think when I say that it's a complicated story, some of it is that our routine activities have changed since the pandemic. So part of the reason why we don't see as many break-and-enters to homes is because the risk is higher, because more people are in their homes throughout the day than would ever have been before because of people working from home, right? But also, we now know where the break-and-enters are happening and where the hotspots are, and we're trying to have police officers in there, and through things like the communication on like apps like Nextdoor and that type of thing, we're getting that information out to neighborhoods about the fact we're seeing a spike of break-and-enters. And hopefully that's also contributing, those types of things are contributing to people having an awareness and seeing those break-and-enters come down. In terms of violence, homicides are down this year as well, which is a good news story. So that's one thing. I think we've made some progress with respect to downtown safety. A lot of work's been done around that. However, it's a bit of a tale of two stories. One is what the numbers say, and the other is what the surveys say and how people are feeling. And so I would suggest that even though statistically I think there's been some progress made, I feel like there's a lot of people who've been downtown and have connections to downtown who feel like it still isn't safe. So that means we've got more work to do in 2025 on this file.